Now, now we will learn about tokens. What do you mean by tokens? Token is the smallest element in Python script. Okay, token is the smallest element in Python script, and which is a very meaningful to the interpreter, right? So now we will see what are tokens. Okay, this I will explain deeply while doing the while we will go for further. Okay, token token is the smallest element of Python language, Python script, that is meaningful to the interpreter, right? Now in that, the following categories of token exist. Identifiers. In token you will be getting identifiers, identifiers. Second one is keywords. Operators. Fourth one is literals. Now we will learn all these things. Okay. Now number one is your operators. Then you will be having the punctuators also. Number 5 is not able to say punctuators. So these are the elements of which come under token. Any of the item is known as token. Okay. The identifiers. Identifier means the name of any variable, right? The name of any variable, constant, function or module is called an identifier. I will explain. What do you mean by identifier? Identifier means any name given by the programmer in any module, that is known as your identifier. Suppose you want to write x 12 y. This is an identifier. Okay. You want to write India 1 2 3. This is also an identifier. You write A B. This is also an identifier. The name of any variable. Variable means in, I think you people know about variables. Variables क्या होते हैं? Suppose x equals to 10. If we are talking about this, x equals to 10. Here x is an identifier, or you can call it as variable name, and 10 is your constant. Okay, so x is your variable name and 10 is your constant. What do you mean by this? That the value 10 constant is being stored in the variable x. So that is known as your identifiers. Any name given by the programmer in the program, that is your variable name. Okay, we have to first tell the Python language that we are using the variable names x equals to 10. Automatically it will understand that x is your variable name. Okay, the name given by the programmer in storing a constant value, that is known as your variable name. Any name with between, earlier what I said, between the alphabets a to small a to z, capital A to z, or 0 to 9, anything you can write. A hash equals to 16. You write, it will store. Okay. So any name given by the programmer to store any constant value is called your variable name, or you call it as identifier. Okay. These are the names given by the programmer. You and me, we are making a program in Python. So you and me are giving the names over here. Now, there are some names which are already been saved. Already been saved by the Python library, that is known as your keywords. That is known as your keywords. The names which are already be there, these are known as keywords, or you call as reserved words. The names which are already been given by the Python library, which are being stored in the Python library, they are known as keywords or known as reserved words. For example, they are just like print. Print is a statement. You can't use it as a variable name. You can't write print equals to 10. This is wrong. Okay. Print is a command. Which is already being stored in the Python library. So the words which are reserved, that is used particularly for that Python language, those are known as reserved words or keywords. See children, what we are learning, tokens, identify variable names, everything is being there in every language it is there. Python, C, C++, Java, all the things, these are the basic knowledge. These are the basic things which every language consists of. Variable names are there, keywords are there. Next is literals, or we can call it as token. A fixed numeric or non-numeric value is called a literal. I hope you have understood this. Keywords and reserved words. Number one is variable name or identifiers. It is there. Second one is keywords or reserved words we are telling. Third one, we will learn literals or constant. Okay, earlier I have given the example x equals to 10. X is your variable name, but 10 is your constant. This is a constant value. 10 is a constant value which is being stored in the variable x. Okay, so this is your constant, or you one thing you can write you can write name equals to IP. You are writing within double quotes means it is a string. Anything you write within double quotes or single quotes, that is your string. String means group of set of characters. If I write here x equals to 10, okay, and y equals to 20, and I will write print x plus y, what the answer will be? 30. Okay. If suppose if I write x equals to 10 and y equals to 20, print x plus y, what it will print? It will print 10, 20. It will not print 30. Why? Because x is a numeric value. In x you are storing the numeric value, but here you are storing the string value, the values which are written within the double quotes, that is your string. Okay, so this is your constant. Next one is your operators, right? Operators means plus, minus, into, divide, exponent. So these are the operators which are used for the mathematical calculation. Those are known as your operators. These are the operators which are being used for your calculation part, right? Next is punctuation. Punctuation, or we call it as delimiters. Punctuators or delimiters. Okay, what do you mean by punctuators or delimiters? These are the symbols, okay, which can be used as separator, of the values or to enclose some values. Just I said colon, है ना, फिर then double quotes, colon you can use. So these are some of the brackets, curly brackets. These are punctuators, or we call it as delimiters. Or either you can call it as punctuators or you can call it as delimiters. For what purpose they are used? These are the symbols which can be used as separators of values or to enclose some values. Okay, so now we can just for example, what is 12? In which category it will come? 12 will come in a constant category. Okay. IP, if I write, in which it will come? It will come in the string constant. It also comes in the constant. Okay. Now, if I write print, in which category it will come? Print will come in keywords or reserved words. Keywords or reserved words. Slash, if I use, it will come in the which symbol? It will, in which category it will come? It will come in the operators category. Okay, I hope you have understood what do you mean by Python character set. Then token. In token we have learned about the identifiers or the variable names, the names given by the programmer to store any constant value. That is your identifiers. Next one is your keywords. Keywords are known as reserved words. Okay, keywords are known as reserved words in which you are storing which are already been stored and it is already in your Python library. They are having a fixed meaning. Keywords are having the fixed meaning. Now next one we have learned about the constants. Constants, what is constants? A fixed number, a fixed numeric or non-numeric value. Fixed numeric or non-numeric value. Then operators plus, minus, into, divide. Punctuators or delimiters are the symbols which are used to separate the values or to enclose some values. Okay.